It is Sunday night, and you know what that means. It's the Sunday Night League here with you live at Bathurst at Mount Panorama for round number 4 of the GTE Championship. This is a 5-round series in the Group 3 cars, and we have 5 teams of 3 drivers competing for the inaugural title of GTE Champions. And the current leader in the field is Matt Psycho for Corvette, leading with 67 points. He's got Silent Wolf in the BMW with 60 points behind him. Bunnies with 58 points in the Lexus. Fourth is Illusion with 50 points. Wolfbane is in 5th place with 48 points. He is in the Aston Martin. 4th place Illusion is in the Subaru. 6th place is Cinemod in the Lexus with 38 points. Salek is unable to join us tonight. He's in the Corvette, and he has had his seat taken by Magid, who is making his debut here in SNL, but we are still waiting for him to join us in the lobby. We're waiting for Bunnies as well, which is unusual for Bunnies, so we're just waiting. We've got qualifying starting at 8 o'clock. So 3 minutes until then. Tiny Terror in the Subaru in 8th place. 9th place is Chris Boo in the Lexus. 10th is Rob on drums in the BMW. 11 Yokas in the Corvette. Penguino unable to make it as well this evening in the Subaru. So Tiger has stepped in at the last minute. Salek is in the chat. Good evening, Salek. Bunnies has just arrived. Bunnies leaving it late. Then we have YOLO in 14th place for Aston Martin. Yonovan in 13th place for Aston Martin as well. Very close between the two. Aloe is in 15th place for BMW. Tiger in 16th with 10 points. He is racing. He has had no practice. And what an ominous place to come for the team principal, or the team boss of Subaru, Bathurst. So URL Max is Magid, I believe. We'll see what it comes up with, though, on his ID. We've got 2 minutes until qualifying. We have a 10-minute qualifying session, and then we will have the race. The race is 29 laps here at Bathurst, and the medium tyre is the compulsory tyre. It is not set to rain. No rain, fortunately for the drivers here at Bathurst, but we will be starting at dawn, so it will be dark at the start. Thank you, everybody that is in the chat. Let me say hello. Endurance Nut is there. Hi, Endurance Nut. Hi, all, he says. Mama Sykes, evening all. Evening Jam. Have a great race, guys. Salek, evening all. Good luck, Team Corvette. Sorry, I can't make it, says Salek. Good evening, Mika. She's saying evening. She's in the chat. Brilliant to have you here. We've got 2 minutes less than till qualifying. This beautiful circuit will be showing all the great aspects of GT7 when we get going. Evening, says Daz. Daz is in the chat. Evening, Daz. To see you. Thank you, everyone that has joined us already. Like, share, subscribe. We have got 1 minute less than until qualifying starts. I will get us on track and show you what is happening here. So somebody's going out. Who's that? Go back in. Whoever's going in the back in the pits, please. Back in pits. It's not started yet. No, back in the pits. Everybody back in the pits. It hasn't started. They're very keen tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Very keen. Shall we get ready and say 10 minutes qualifying starts now. You have 10 minutes now to do their qualifying lap. So 10 minutes for them to do it. So we are going to go out on track. Let's go on board with Aloe. So he is our taxi going down towards Griffin's Bend. Must be keen to get a shrimp on the barbie after the racing, says Pat. So Aloe in the BMW. He's finished his first race with us. He's had connection problems all season, and you can see the daylight is starting to creep through as well. So we're going to start the race in the darkness. We're qualifying in the light, fortunately, as we go through Quarry Corner, through Fog Hollow. These left-handers, they're not quite flat in these Group 3 cars. And Aloy now coming up to the top of the mountain. As we will start going down the mountain, you'll see how quickly these corners come at the drivers. It's very tight, it's very twisty. Beautifully done though by Aloy. Making sure he's got the space. Coming into Forest Elbow. Nicely done, down into first gear for Aloy. He's got Matt Psycho, I believe, behind him. Matt Psycho, the championship leader, is behind. And then we're going down Conrod Straight. This is flat out. Don't go the raw prawn with me, says Endurance Net. Call that a knife? This is a knife. So we go through to the chase, this left-right chicane before the end of the lap. We've got 23 corners here at Bathurst. It's a very demanding circuit, and as I say, Tiger has come into this with very little practice, so he'll be in for an exciting time. Murray's Corner is the final turn, and that is a lap of Bathurst. Fantastic as well, brilliant, which is always great. You can see the sun rising here. And Rob on drums in the pit, so he will be starting on medium tyres. Let's have a look then as the drivers come through. Silent Wolf has had a bit of an issue. I don't know what's happened there. He seems to have stopped. So here is Magid, who's a Danish driver. Nice to have you here, Magid. In the Sunday Night League, you'll see a lot of different nationalities are joining you. So coming out of the pits, Rob on drums, Bunnies as well. And here is Gazman. It's his first race on GT7, and he's here at Bathurst. So this is Gazman's debut on the game in league racing. Sinmod in the pits. Let's go back though to the front, because Aloy will be the first driver to cross the line as we go down the mountain with him. You can see Matt Psycho following him. He's got Illusion, who won the last two races. Matt Psycho won the first race, so Illusion currently has got the form going into this, but that Subaru's looked very tail happy. Looks like Silent Wolf went deep into turn one. I recognise that runoff area, says Pat. Yes, I believe he did go deep into turn one, and that is going to be the key in the first lap as well, because we've got a standing start here. That turn one, Hell's Corner, is absolute nightmare stuff. So if we can get through there cleanly, it will be a test of everybody's skill. Aloy is being caught up by Matt Psycho, so Aloy's lap might not be enough to put him on pole. Matt Psycho has got Illusion chasing him down. Illusion looking pretty strong here. His form as it stands, he's the man to beat in current form. He missed the first round though, so Aloy goes on to pole. Matt Psycho beats it, but then Illusion beats it by 1.6 seconds by Illusion. 2 minutes 1 by Illusion. Matt Psycho is in second, Aloy third, Wolfbane fourth. So Yokas dropping down as Tiny Terror gets into fifth. Sixth place is Yokas now. We're just seeing drivers start to make their positions. So Magid is doing very well, considering this is his first race with a Silent Wolf in 10th place because of that issue into turn one on his first lap. Bunnies on an out lap, so soft tyres for Bunnies. Gazman, let's see where Gazman gets his Aston Martin. So the Scot, the team boss of Aston Martin, not a bad lap, 8th place as it stands. So Tiger in 11th. So let's go to the front. Chris Boo has put himself in his Lexus up into second place, but he's got traffic right now. He has got Jonovan up in front of him. Jonovan in 6th place in the Aston Martin as well. So Jonovan looking very strong. Aloy then 4th place, top BMW. So looking good for Lowy. He's 2.8 seconds, though, off the pole position. This is a track where we could see in qualifying the gap being quite big, but the race pace, I believe, is around the 2-minute 2s, 2-minute 3s. So the qualifying pace is a lot quicker than the race pace. The drivers will have to be careful of their race pace. We've got just over 4 minutes left of the session as Lowy will come round to complete his second lap. He goes through the chase. And he's on a nice hot lap right now, although looking at the pack, I think that is Wolfbane behind him. So Wolfbane maybe has a better lap in him than Lowy. So let's see where Wolfbane puts himself up. This looks a lot more competitive by Wolfbane. He puts himself up into third place. A 2-minute 2.4. 1.4 seconds, though, off Illusion, who goes even quicker. He's got a 2:01.0. Will we see anybody come into the pits as well? We saw Matt Psycho fall foul of that last time out. He was down in 10th place in qualifying. Silent Wolf puts himself up into second place with a more representative time. So the BMW driver back up at the sharp end. It's Chris Boo in third, Wolfbane fourth, Matt Psycho fifth. Sixth place is Yokas, showing that Corvette is not a bad car to have. Bunnies puts himself up into fifth, so Matt Psycho down in sixth again. So Tiny Terror 8th place, 9th place is Lowy. Gasman in 10th place, he just puts himself up into that position. Jonovan 11th, 12th is Tiger, 13th Rob on drums. Magid is 14th and 15th is Cinemod. But he's going to finish this lap and hope it's more representative of his pace in the Lexus. So the blue Lexus goes up into 14th place. Oh, a mistake by Illusion. Illusion coming out of Forest's elbow very slowly. So this is the thing that is key. If we go on board then with Silent Wolf, we've just got over 2 minutes left, 2 minutes 10 roughly of the session left, 2 minutes 20 actually of the session. We are here live on Sunday Night League. Like, share, subscribe. The race will be here with you shortly. And it's going to be a cracker looking at these lap times. Illusion, though, on pole as it stands. Let's see what Silent Wolf does as he crosses the timing beam. Oh, he's 4 seconds down on his best. Let's see what Chris Boo does. Chris Boo is a little bit quicker. Real world lap record in GT3 cars is a 1.5, says Pat. So we're quicker than the world record pace in Illusion. That is amazing. Matt Psycho puts himself up into 4th place, so just moves ahead of Chris Boo, but Chris Boo has got the toe, I believe, of Wolfbane in front of him in the Aston Martin. What can he do as he crosses the line? He puts himself back into 4th. It's incredibly tight between 3rd, 4th and 5th. Look at that, less than 6 hundredths between Chris Boo and Wolfbane, and just over a 10th between Matt Psycho and Chris Boo. Bunnies puts himself into 6th, Rob on drums into 7th in the BMW. Jonovan in 8th place in the Aston Martin. Oh, Yokas just touching the wall at the cutting. Tiny Terror in 11th, Lowy in 12th. Bunnies passing Tiny Terror, who has got time left to finish their lap because we have got less than 40 seconds remaining. And it looks like it's Illusion's pole position with Silent Wolf in 2nd place. He's going quicker though. So this is Silent Wolf maybe putting down a marker and saying, right, I know, Illusion, you are quick, but I am going to put the pressure on. Currently 2nd in the championship, 7 points behind Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho will start this race though in about 5th position, I would think, as we start. Oh, and he's 7 tenths up on his lap, but you can hear the alarm telling me to put the 10-second timer on. And we've got 10 seconds until the race starts. We'll see what happens with the race. It's fantastic setting here at Bathurst. Whoops. So we've got the timer ready. Illusion on pole position. The darkness actually isn't here. That is very strange. As Illusion will take us in pole. Silent Wolf in second. Wolfbane third. Fourth is Chris Boo. And it's a false start. We've got drivers. What on earth has happened there? There's a huge incident into turn one. Oh no. Cars have crashed everywhere. Unfortunately, there's no red flags. We've lost the driver as well. What happened there? I can't red flag it, Chris Boo. There is no red flags in GT7. There are no red flags in GT7. So it's just a part of the game, unfortunately. Drivers, I can't red flag the race. So Illusion in first place. Matt Psycho up into second. Third is Silent Wolf. Fourth is Wolfbane. Fifth is Rob on drums. Sixth is Aloy. Seventh is Magid. Eighth is Gazman. Ninth is Yonovan. No restarts. It is in the driver briefing that we only run with no red flags. So Tiny Terror, Cinnamon has had an issue. Illusion leading. His Robot Drums has a spin at Forest's elbow. Everybody's by a front row false start, says Pat. Yes, we saw some movement at the front. No restart, Chris Boo. No restart because it is in the driver briefing. So Chris Boo, I believe, is the driver we've lost from this race. Illusion is in first place. Silent Wolf second place. Wolfbane is in third for Aston Martin. Fourth is Aloy. Fifth, Matt Psycho. Despite his Boo left the second. Magid is in sixth. And Yonovan seventh. Yokas in eighth. Bunnies in ninth. 10th place is Tiny Terror. Let's have a look and see who's on medium tyres. So Bunnies on mediums. Gaz on my long drive home. Rob on drums is in the gravel. So Titchy Boots is in the chat. But Illusion running away here. First place from Silent Wolf with Wolfbane in third. Fourth is Aloy. Fifth is Matt Psycho. After his spin early on. Magid in sixth. Seventh is Jonovan. Do not know really what happened at the start. There was... So, Chris Boo, there are no red flags in our racing in GT7 because we can't reset the grid. So, sorry Chris Boo, there's been an incident, but there we go. Go Team Corvette, says Natalia. Evening all. So Chris Boo there just saying okay, cool. So many drivers involved, we knew there'd be issues, but Silent Wolf at the moment looking very quick here in the BMW, catching up Illusion. We've got on board with Wolfbane. In third place, Aloy is in fourth. A good start for him. All that chaos and confusion has really helped him get up into fourth place. Fifth place is Matt Psycho. Sixth is Magid. Seventh is Yonovan. Eighth is Yokas. Ninth is Tiny Terror, and 10th is Gazman. Matt Psycho is catching Aloy. Oh, a little bit of a touch as Matt Psycho goes up the inside of Aloy, going into Murray's Corner. The final turn on this 23 corner circuit. We're on lap number 3 now. The darkness, I don't know where the darkness was. It's a good job we didn't have darkness considering the chaos of turn before we got to turn 1. Magid in 6th, 7th was Yonovan, 8th was Yoka. 12th is Bunny's on the medium, so Bunny's doing his medium stint. Go Team Lexus, says Chris Boo. Chris Boo's retirement opening up the championship for the teams, because Lexus leading that with 125 points, with Corvette only 9 points behind them. So Corvette and Lexus are a car down, and they're in 12th and 13th place as it stands. Both drivers on mediums. Rob on drums also on mediums, so the slower cars at the back. Loving the support for Team Corvette, says Endurance. Thanks, guys. So Illusion leads this race as the sun starts to come out, but we can see Silent Wolf is catching him. Silent Wolf putting the pressure on the Subaru driver. So Illusion leads the race, but he's under pressure from Silent Wolf behind him in the BMW. He feels the pressure going down Conrad Straight. Problem, says Mama Sykes. There's been problems at the start. The start issue. Unfortunately, we can't have red flags on the game. It's a fault with the game, but we definitely would have had one in previous generations on GT Sport by the chaos that was caused, possibly by a jump start from someone on the front row of the grid. I think Illusion maybe moved forward slightly, and then everything else just sort of got a bit confusing. At the rest of the pack, Matt Psycho doing a good lap at 2:01.5. That's half a second off. We're ahead of him. Wolfbane in third place right now in the Aston Martin. So the Aston Martin has had... This is not good. I don't know what's going on. Apologies, listeners. We're having issues, I think, with the quality of the broadcast, and I do not understand why. Everything is working, as far as I know. Stream quality is low, says Endurance Nut. Yes, I'm getting a message on. I'll have to commentate like I'm on the radio. So, dear viewers, we can see Illusion going down the mountain right now. He's sliding that Subaru very beautifully through Forest Elbow. And he's through that nice and cleanly. He's got a 1.5 second lead over Silent Wolf. Silent Wolf in the BMW, chasing down as they go down Conrad Straight. If you have got your map in front of you, you can see what we are viewing. We've got Silent Wolf coming straight towards the chase. He's closing the gap down to 1.8 seconds. They're pulling away, though, from Wolfbane, who is in third place in his Aston Martin. I do not know where the... Hopefully we'll get some sort of broadcast quality with the mic. We've got poor connection, Titchy Boots, which has never happened before. I hope nobody is watching something on demand, because if so, this is possibly why we've got issues with the live broadcast. There's nothing I can really do about this. Keep losing everything, says Mona Sykes. We are having issues here then with the Sunday Night League. No visuals, says Sarlek. No. I've got a message saying that I can only do audio right now. Matt Psycho going through down towards Griffin's Bend, turn number 2. Majid in 5th place. Lowy has dropped down to 6th. He's had an issue. We're now having issues with gaps, I think. This is fantastic. As Yokas is going around the outside. No, doesn't go around the outside of Griffin's Bend. As Lowy stays in 6th place. No visual streams. No, I know. I can't do anything about it. Oh, Lowy's just been hit by Yokas going through the cutting. Does Yokas wait? He does not wait. So that looked a bit controversial. I wish we could show you that, but we can't. Channeling your inner 5 live commentary, says Endurance. No, I am trying my best. Radio Le Mans, eat your heart out. We've got Tiny Terror in 9th place. We're going on board. You can't see this, unfortunately. Dear viewer, there are issues with our performance. I'm just going to check something. Just bear with me. We are live. I am back, dear viewer. Unfortunately, we have got thunderstorms in the area, so that is the reason I think that we've lost visual. So I'll just update you then. We are on lap number 6 here at Bathurst, and in first place is Illusion. He's leading in the Subaru. In second place is Silent Wolf. He's got the gap at 2.2 seconds, so Illusion's been able to pull in some very fast times, a 2-minute 0.3 on lap number 4. Wolfbane and Matt Psycho are streaming if anyone wants some viewing. Says Cool Dude Boy. So you can use that, you can watch those, and hopefully keep the stream open and have the commentary as well to see what's happening. Matt Psycho in third place, so he's got himself up into third ahead of Wolfbane. So Wolfbane has had an issue on lap number 5, a 2-minute 07 for him on lap number 5. Majid is in 5th place. If the issues happen, there we go. Jam's internet is satellite based, used to be fantastic quality. But unfortunately, yes, atmospherics are not great. What we will do, ladies and gentlemen, do not worry, if we have these issues, we will restream the race from the replay tomorrow night, I would suspect. Yorkas in 6th place, looking very good, getting himself in 6th. 7th place is Aloe. 8th place is Yonovan with Tiny Terror right behind him. No, Crispy, I'm not going to stop the stream. I'm going to keep the stream going. I believe it is an internet issue and not a problem with the stream itself. Thank you for your suggestion, but we'll just keep going on. There's poor connection quality. So we'll just go with it as we stand, and if we have to delete the video, we have to delete it. We've lost so many laps here. So Tiny Terror in 9th place. In 10th place is Gazman, having a bit of a slide though through the cutting and up the mountain. Tiger chasing him down, so the two team bosses, Gazman and Tiger, in their cars. They are chasing each other down for 10th and 11th place. Bunnies is in 12th place. 13th is Cinnamod.